Hey you want to know why SMOK is one of the biggest vape companies right now? Because they offer every single type of vape kit that caters to every level of vapor, newbie, intermediate, or hardcore. They are covering all the spectrum. Here's a perfect example for you. You got the Alien 220 kit, obviously made by SMOK, and this is still one of the hottest selling kits out on the market right now, and this has been out for almost a year, right? Hot, whether you're on the ground or the interwebs. And over here we got one of SMOK's newest kits. This is the one we're going to be talking about today, and this is the G150 kit. Point is, guys, the G150 kit is super duper similar to this Alien 220 watt kit, but there are major differences at the same time. So basically what SMOK has been able to do in the last year is create a lightning in a bottle type of product that's sold like freaking crazy. And then what they've done from there is duplicate that lightning in a bottle over and over and over again. Each lightning in a bottle been tweaked a little bit better than the last, with slightly different features per product to attract a different vape audience. Brilliant business model, and that's why SMOK is one of, if not the biggest vape company right now. Now to this G150 kit. Hints: 150 means 150 watt mod. You can vapor between 6 and 150 watts. You can vapor in regular wattage mode, and in regular wattage mode you can build it down to 0.1 ohm. In temperature mode you can build it down to 0.06 ohm. She's got TCR, she's got memory settings, she has a built-in 4200 milliamp hour battery. That's right, built-in battery. Oh yeah, and in temperature mode you can vapor in nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. Also in temperature mode you can adjust the wattage. Yeah buddy. The G150 comes with a big baby beast, which is still, in my opinion, one of the best sub-ohm tanks out on the market right now. Back to the mod. She's got a nice clicky fire button at the top, so it does not have a side firing switch, just one little single fire button at the top, which is super clicky and fires right up every freaking time. Your screen, your function buttons, your USB port are all on the front. The USB port has charging and upgradable firmware. Screen, nice, big, bright, and beautiful, just like the Alien 220. I mean, just like it. Right now, I'm rocking the 0.4 ohm coil head in this big baby beast. I'm vaping her at 50 watts, and I got the airflow halfway open all across the board. You know the drill. Look at her chuck. That's what I love about the big baby beast, and the coils that come with it are just fantastic. Big baby beast, man, one of the best sub-ohm tanks out in the market by far, in my opinion. Can you see me? Because I can see nothing but foggy vape. But yeah, back to the mod. You'll see this in the close-ups, but it looks like a skinny flask, and it is super duper ergonomic. It does have some heft to it. Fire button in the perfect position. Got vent holes on the bottom. Stainless steel 510 connection threads on the side top. And as a lot of you guys know, the big baby beast is 24.5 millimeter in diameter, and she sits great, man. Yeah, I love it. So before I dive down and show you this G150 up close and personal, what I want to do is talk about the differences between the Alien 220 and this G150. First, the differences, okay? Alien 220 comes with the baby beast. The G150 comes with the big baby beast. Which one's better? Obviously the big baby beast, because it holds more juice, you get more airflow. Use the same exact coils, but I just prefer the big baby beast. All this is going to be subjective. The Alien 220 screen, it's a little bit more bluer than the G150. The G150 is more whiter, and then the Alien 220 is more blue. The Alien 220 kit is taller than the G150 kit, and also the Alien 220 kit is more oval-esque. The G150 kit is more kidney-esque. Two more things to point out between this Alien 220 and the G150, okay? The G150 finish, it feels of higher quality in the finish on the Alien 220, and also the screen, the G150 screen is thicker. It's a thicker glass than the screen on the Alien 220. These are the things that I was talking about before with SMOK. Every product they come out with, they're duplicating that lightning in a bottle, but they're making it just a little bit better every time. They're tweaking up different features. Again, this is going to cater to a different audience because it's got the built-in battery and it's got lower wattage. Again, this takes the two external 18650 batteries and you get 220 watts, 70 more watts. So there's two cons that I found for the G150. One of them is going to be subjective. The other one is a con. The first one that's a con is that the function buttons, they do rattle a little bit. And then the second con is, and this is a subjective one, this isn't even a con for me, but the built-in battery. It's got a 4200 built-in battery. Some of you guys that don't like built-in batteries, you're not going to like this, but the beauty of it is, if you don't want a built-in battery mod or a kit, well then go with the Alien 220 that uses external 18650s. Alrighty, boys and girls, so here's the packaging for this SMOK G150 kit. And of course, inside the packaging, you're going to receive your G150 kit, which includes a big baby beast and your G150 mod. Now, with the big baby beast, I'm not going to go into any detail because I already got a full review on it. If you're interested in finding out more about the big baby beast, I'll post a link down in the description. Check it out. But along with the big baby beast, it comes with this extra glass tube. You receive an extra coil head, a 0.15 ohm coil head that is a macro coil, uses organic cotton. The other coil head that's pre-installed into the baby beast is the 0.4 ohm, also is a macro coil and uses organic cotton. Again, if you're interested in the Big Baby Beast and want to know more detail, check out my full review. Included is this USB cable for charging and upgradable firmware. Comes with a baggie of extra O-rings and an extra gasket, 2 vape bands. You get a verification card / warranty card. And last but not least, a SMOK G150 kit user manual. So again, here's what the full kit looks like, and here's the Big Baby Beast on here, and she sits flush. There is 0 overhang, and again, the Big Baby Beast is 24.5 millimeter in diameter, and it just looks great on this mod. And at the top of this device, you've got stainless steel threads and a spring-loaded 510 pin. On the side, you got your fire button right here, nice clicky button. On the front, you got your mini screen, and when you hit the fire button, that mini screen is going to light up, and this looks a lot dimmer in video than it actually is in real life. And what I love about this screen is outside in the sun, it is completely bright. So don't let the video deceive you. Also with this mini screen, I'm not going to go into any details because it's the exact same as the Alien 220. I've got a full review on the Alien 220 where I go through the mini settings. The only difference between this and the mini settings on the Alien 220 is you have 150 watts on this max, whereas with the Alien 220, you got 220 watts. So 70 more watts. Other than that, the mini settings are exactly the same. Going into the settings, changing everything, adjusting the wattage, adjusting the temperature, all that good stuff. If you're interested in seeing that and how to adjust and how to go into the mini settings, watch that Alien 220 watt video. I'll post a link down in the description for you. But you got your wattage up, wattage down buttons right here. You got your USB port down here on the front for charging and upgradable firmware, and you have a reset button. At the base of this device, it says G150, designed by SMOK, and you got holes for battery venting, and this thing is shaped like a kidney bean or like a skinny flask. Like I said in FaceTime, it is super ergonomic, feels good in the old hand. This is the way that I've been firing it up. You can fire it up like this with your index finger on this side, or like this with the screen facing your palm. And I do it to where I fire it up with the inside right here in between my thumb and my index finger, and it's super sensitive. The fire button is super sensitive and clicky, and it fires right up. That's what I love about this. Great all-in-one kit. And it's pretty short for a kit too, especially a 150 watt kit with a built-in battery. So here's the size comparison between the Alien 220 watt and the G150. Alien 220 watt is taller. G150 is more compact, it's shorter, it holds more juice because of the Big Baby Beast versus the Baby Beast. But with the Alien 220, you can pop your two 18650s in here. This one you can't, it's got a built-in battery. Also with the Alien 220, you get 70 more watts. You got the side firing switch on the Alien 220. You got just this one firing switch up here. And you know what? This right here, the G150, like I mentioned at FaceTime, it just feels of better quality. The finish does. They both feel of really good quality. It's all dependent on what you're looking for. Do you want more wattage? Do you want less wattage? Do you want a built-in battery? Do you not want a built-in battery? Do you want to hold more juice capacity for a kit? Do you not want to hold more juice capacity for a kit? Do you want more airflow for a kit? Do you not want more airflow for a kit? That's what SMOK gives you. They give you options. This is more oval-esque, the Alien 220 versus the G150, which is more like kidney bean shape. Which one is more ergonomic? They're both really ergonomic. Actually, the Alien 220, it feels good in my hand whichever way I turn it. This one, it feels better in my hand like this than like this. Now, as far as the screen, again, on video, it's not going to show up as bright, but this screen right here is bluer. This screen right here is whiter. So that right there, boys and girls, is my really quick view of this SMOK G150 kit. Let's go ahead and take her back to FaceTime and wrap this sucker up. Price point, price point, price point. Okay, I'll post links down in the description to credible sites that I know of that are selling this puppy chucker, and they're selling it for 50 to 55 bucks. That's what I'm seeing. Now, on to the big question, the big answer of the day. Hey, Rip, if you lost this puppy chucker today, would you go out tomorrow and buy one? And the answer is hell yes. I was a huge fan of the Alien 220, and I am even a bigger fan of this because of the built-in battery and because of the Big Baby Beast. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, liked it, found it entertaining and helpful. If you did, well then like the video down below. Do it now! And if you want to see more of me, subscribe for more. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead. Vaping is the future, and the future is now.